Welcome back to another show and tell video. Today we're taking a quick look at some accessory rails that can be added onto plastic legacy round handguards, the A2 style. What we have here are some of the shorter carbine length handguards. You can see how they normally go together into that recognizable shape and profile. More elliptical than fully circular for these ones, but you get the idea. They do have the circular end cap pieces where they would be held in place by tension on a particular item, and they are pretty much a matched pair when they are mounted as a set. Likewise, this one as well has heat shields, has an elliptical profile. Not quite sure if it's a little bit more oval shaped than this one. Having a little bit of a hard time grasping this. These are not interlocking, but no, that's just an optical illusion. Possibly this one is a little bit narrower. How do I look at it? But it's very close. Maybe a little bit taller as well. So this one here in my left hand is a little bit rounder. This one is a little bit of a more oval profile, but both do have the same type of round end caps. So they are pretty much interchangeable, not within each other, but onto a particular item as a set pair. And if you notice, what I also noticed when I took these off was that you notice the heat shield profiles are slightly different as well. So they do have channels for gas tubes. It just happens that this one has a very large channel in comparison to this style of heat shield, where the main airflow holes are on the sides. This one has them, as you can see, has multiple sets of holes with a lot more airflow. So I thought that was a little bit interesting. But let's go back and focus on these rails. So what these are add-on options. And since the profile on these handguards is tapered in general, both of these, as you can see, this will be more towards the receiver end, this towards more the muzzle end, and tapering towards a smaller diameter, outer diameter on this side. These rail sections are actually tapered as well, as you can see, with a low start point here and a higher end point here to coincide with the angle taper on a handguard. So if I go ahead and actually remove two of the mounting screws, which I had already started there, so we have a little bit less threading to go through. You can see how these in particular, I believe, are from AIM Sports. Feel free to check them out. Large variety of items. These are just held in by hex Allen key screw bolts and these kind of rounded sealer top nuts as well. So these would then fit underneath these drain airflow holes on the outside edges and would kind of wedge in on the inner surfaces of the plastic portions. So you would need to remove the metal heat shields in order to access the area under these large airflow holes. But once you do that, for example, if I take all the hardware off, they can be positioned in different positions. And you can see here we also have these kind of slider holes as well. So you can really fine tune the fit that you want. And once you decide which alignment holes to set them up, of course with the heat shields removed, you can then remount all the hardware to secure those rails onto the handguards. Then you would place the heat shields back in place and then put the handguards back on the item that these came off of, and then you can mount whatever accessories you want onto these rail sections as well. Now usually they will be on the bottom portion for grips, bipod, any other attachments, possibly to a tripod even, or some sort of other mounting system, whatever accessories you want to mount on your light, emitter, whatever, camera even. Now, I have never mounted one on the top side, but that would be possible as well. Now you can see, again, these are not compatible. You would have to make sure you use the right matching set here. And just to make things more confusing, here's another set as well. But again, the wider portion goes on the smaller outer diameter of the handguard, and the shorter height area of the rail backing would go on the wider diameter portion of the handguard as well. But let's say if we rotated towards the upper position, if you needed to bolt on, say, an additional flow-through optic in front of another optic, like a passive thermal device, whatever, you can use that as well. And this will mount this at a parallel position to the barrel. So let's take a quick look at some accessory rails designed for round handguard applications, and I believe these came from AIM Sports. These were obtained from a vendor at a gun show many years ago. So again, feel free to research similar, if not current, product offerings from AIM Sports. This has been another show and tell video. Feel free to check out other show and tell videos on the channel. We also do unboxing videos as well as a selection of book review media reviews. Feel free to check all those out. Feel free to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you next time.